Hey everybody, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. We are at home, just waiting and waiting and waiting on this hurricane, and continuously waiting and waiting and waiting and more waiting. So I said, why not come on and do a Q&A while everything is still going? And guys, I am losing my mind at home. You know, when you feel like you should be doing something, but you're not doing anything, that's how I feel. So that was the reason why I said I'd come on and do a Q&A for those of you who do not live in Central Florida. You probably, or not even in Florida, you probably do not know what's going on right now. It is the day after Labor Day 2019. This has been the longest wait ever to determine if a hurricane is actually coming our direction or not. My prayers go out to everybody who is in the Bahamas, who has family in the Bahamas. This is just crazy. Anyhow, the office is closed today, tomorrow. Basically, we're just matching what all of our vendors have done at the same time because we can't do anything without the post office being open. We can't do anything if we don't have packages coming in because no one is open. And on top of that, the safety of my staff is number one, period. While my clients mean everything to me, I refuse to have my staff on the street for no reason whatsoever. So that's another reason why I was just like, okay, let's just go ahead and close. While it's not being productive, lives matter. I could care less about production at this point. And then on top of that, schools are closed, so everyone is at home. My kids are home. You probably will hear them, but because they know that I'm on live, they know to just be quiet. My kids already know how anal I am when it comes on to my work. So they are just doing what they need to do. So if you guys have any type of hair care questions, now is the time to ask. To make it a joke out of seriousness, because that's all we can do is make a joke out of this serious situation. We sent out an email earlier just to give you guys a heads up. For those of you who are on the mailing list, you probably got it, letting you know that the office is closed until possibly, and the word said possibly Thursday, because we don't know anything at this point. And then on top of that, we are having our go away Dorian sale. That was the code. So the coupon code is actually that go away Dorian, all one word. And it's an additional 20% off your purchase. So you are welcome to use that code if you missed out on the Labor Day sale. No orders will go out until we get back into the office. So that gives everyone an additional 3 days, starting today, of course, to get your orders placed and to save the 20% off. But for right now, I am here to answer any haircut questions that you may have. If this is your first time on my live, just know that you are talking to one of the craziest people on YouTube. So you're welcome. And man, my eyes look tired. But yeah, everybody is doing well here. Honestly, the prayers, thank you guys so much. The prayers right now need to be with the people in the Bahamas. Absolutely. I would never take away from that because my heart hurts for them. So, everyone that is on my live, if everyone, all the prayer warriors, everyone, just say a silent prayer to yourself for the people of Freeport, Bahamas, and all the other surrounding islands of Freeport because they definitely need it. They definitely need it. And while I can make a joke out of something so serious, I'm not making a joke about that. Just everyone just saying your prayers. I've seen videos and footage, and it's a lot going on in the Bahamas, and it's scary to know that you are on an island where you can go nowhere. You cannot go anywhere. You are stuck where you are. It's not like us here where we can get up and drive cross country. When you're in a place where it's surrounded on all sides by water and you can only go about 3 hours out, and still be hit by a category 5 hurricane that is sitting on top of you for multiple days, that is the scariest thing on this planet. So you guys just send out as many prayers as you can to the people of the Bahamas and just keep praying for them. And, you know, if you are able to donate to any of the causes that they have there, whatever it be, food drives, whatever, there are so many different ones going on. Find a legitimate one that you feel is right and just give whatever you can because they're going to absolutely need it. All right. I'm natural and I color my hair purple. My hair fell out because I'm 4C. It's hard to keep moisture in my hair as I need help with growing my hair back. Please help me. I'm bald head. Michelle, you guys are so funny the way you say that. Please help me. I'm bald headed. So, Michelle, okay, so number one, you're natural. Number two, you colored your hair purple. So that means you lifted your hair and then did the color purple, if I'm not mistaken. Your hair fell out. You're a 4C, extremely coarse. And it's hard to keep moisture, so you have low porosity. I need help with growing my hair back. So, number one, whatever color that you still have, which we call residual color, you probably want to make sure that you get that trimmed and start trimming that away slowly if there's anything left. Because that hair probably just dehydrated and you didn't do your due diligence in regards to caring for it. And no disrespect, Michelle, but about 90% of the time when the hair breaks from color, that is from negligence. And it's not to say you weren't doing your absolute best, but you probably were not knowledgeable enough to know what is required. And color is a luxury service. And I tell this to every single person that I encounter that wants colors that require high lifting or lifting. That is a luxury service. So, with anything that is luxury, it takes money to maintain. So, I definitely would suggest, hold on one second, let me put somebody in timeout real quick. There we go. I definitely would suggest number one, getting your ends trimmed, if not a cut. Number two, possibly a protein treatment followed by an intense hydration therapy treatment. Number three, product wise, definitely get you a bottle of our Goddess Hair Repair Serum and start doing some hot oil treatments to help a hair that is coming out. Okay, and it will also help to add moisture to the hair that is already out. But keep in mind, if that hair is over processed, it's not going to retain anything. So your goal right now is to help maintain the new hair that's coming out, right? Number three, definitely look into a very good moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. As of right now, I do not have one, but you can definitely look into like Moisture Fuse by Mazzani, Cara Care. Bronner Brothers has a herbal moisturizing line, and they also have their 10 in 1. That is really, really good. But if you don't have access to those products, then Cara Care or Mazzani hydration line would help you. Moisture Rich or Moisture Right by Avalon, which is also a firm, that is a very good moisturizing shampoo and conditioner that you can definitely use. And in regards to like strengthening, of course, our shampoo and conditioner is great for your strengthening and repair, but strengthening and repair is one thing, moisture is another. Thank you guys for the prayers for the Bahamas. Crystal, can you please tell me if it is okay to use your products on a 9-year-old? So, Diana, while I cannot tell you if it's okay to use it on a child, I use my products on my children. My children are 6, 10, and 11. Now, anyone under the age of 18, I can't advise you on, but keep in mind, I use it on my children through my choice. So I'll let that marinate. Would I suggest using the CBD products on a child? Possibly yes, because they do not contain THC. I use mine on my children, but once again, that's my choice as their parent. Crystal, where can I find a ventilated wig? It depends on the type, Brenda. I actually have ventilated wigs. It just depends on the type. It's not even purple anymore. Correct, Michelle, because anything that you have to deposit a color, that color is going to fade. The color doesn't have the life. The lightener is the life, but you have to maintain that color. That's why I call it a luxury service. The goddess has really made my hair calyx fill in. I'm so pleased. That is so awesome, and I'm going to screenshot that. Thank you, Thais. How are you doing in Hurricane Dorian? I'm actually doing fine. My family's home. My mom works for the government, the federal government, so she has to work at a shelter. It's required for her job. But everything's going, it's just on and off rain, on and off thunderstorms right now. That's what we're getting right now. Well, setting lotion is best to use for a roller set. I use New Expressions or Bronner Brothers Professionals, same company. I use their foam. I don't use anybody else's. I'm using black soap shampoo and conditioner because my hair itches a lot. So if your scalp itches a lot, Michelle, you should definitely get our scalp exfoliation treatment. It is made specifically for situations like that where it sounds like it could be some sort of inflammation. If it always itches, that is the best thing to use. Hey, Octavia. Miss Chris, I sent an email regarding trying to order from your site. I'm having problems, not sure why. Can you help? So, Miss D, it depends on the reason why you're having trouble. Now, if you're international trying to order, because that's typically the only people who have trouble, then just send us an email and we'll be able to assist from there. I can tell you that we are working remote with only email. So it kind of limits what we can and can't do. But if you send us an email, we'll definitely try to get you taken care of. Did the storm do much damage to your home? Actually, the storm has not come yet. Right now, we're just getting whatever kind of residual rain and stuff. It hasn't even gotten here yet. We are so not sure what's going on. We just don't know. Is the Labor Day sale still on? So today is the last day of the Labor Day sale. Anyone who misses the Labor Day sale, you are able to use the Go Away Dorian sale, which is 20% off. So the code is Go Away Dorian. And Octavia, if I can get you to write that in the chat for me, the code for the today's sale through Thursday is Go Away Dorian, all one word. Do I need to go to your website to look at the vended wigs? So Brenda, I no longer have the wigs on the site. If you send me a photo of what kind of wig you're looking for, I can get it for you. So what you do is email info@elitehaircareusa.com. And in the subject line, put crystal dash wig, and they will forward it to me. You're international in the UK. Okay, so Miss D, send us an email with the items that you'd like to order, your full name, billing address, and phone number. And then one of my assistants will send you an invoice, and we'll have to place the order that way. Some countries in the UK have more complications using our site because it's a problem with the site itself. In the interim, we have a new site being built on a better platform where we won't have to do this any longer soon. So it'll be already in a couple weeks. Keep me posted. I go back to Florida. Okay. Thank you, Octavia. Yes. So all the sales we're having right now excludes the flat iron. You can add the flat iron, but it will not take a discount on the flat iron. It will take the discount off of everything else. Hope you received my email about my order. I don't actually answer the email, Charms, but one of my shipping assistants or the office assistant will answer your email. No, Miss D, the platform that we use for our site currently is not 100% international friendly. So that is the dilemma that we have right now. So we're getting it built, a new site being built on another platform that supports bigger business. So the platform that we're still using right now, it's great for small businesses who do not bring in great volume, or they're bringing in volume, but they're building. Where now we have a customer base that's a lot higher, so you have to build a better platform that can support that. What holding spray did you use to style your hair? So for my hair right now, I use two holding sprays. There's one that I use that is a light hold by a gentleman by the name of T Queasy on Instagram. He's based here in Orlando. His spritz is really really good. I think it's called Bullet. Yes, it's called Bullet. And then for the hold after the fact, I use Bronner Brothers Professionals spritz. And that one is a hard hold. It's a firm hold, very firm. And then I do use Shaper Plus, but not on my hair. I think the person was asking about my hair, this hairstyle in particular. Right now, I have two different splits, a light hold and a firm hold. Thank you, Thais. So we're making a good amount of changes. There's a lot of new products to be released. There's a lot. right now we're updating. Right now we're updating the size on this scalp exfoliation treatment because we see that it is extremely popular, and we feel like you should get more for. You definitely need more. So we are actually upping the size on the exfoliation treatment beginning Monday. So any orders for the exfoliation treatment during anything that came through during the sale is going to get the bigger size. And that was a decision that we actually just made because we saw it is very, very popular, but we do feel like it needs to be a lot more in the jar. So the jar has gotten bigger. It's actually double in size now. And then we have our hair gloss coming out. I also have a leave-in conditioner coming out. So it's a lot of different things coming out. I received my order and love the shampoo and conditioner. I actually did the exfoliation treatment and it made my scalp feel nice and clean. Awesome, goddess. Let me see if I can get that back. Okay, there we go. What causes hair to shed? So naturally, Gloria, you shed 50 to 100 hairs in a day. That is a natural shedding. With that being said, other things can be our underlying issues can cause the hair to shed, health related issues, not taking care of the hair, neglect. Um, there's like 800 other reasons, but those are the main ones. What is Shaper Plus? So Shaper Plus is an aerosol hairspray with a light hold made by Sebastian. That's one that I use for my longer hair clients. Hey, Crystal. Just subscribe to you. You are great. I hope that you and your family are safe during the hurricane. We are. Thank you very much for your well wishes. Hi, I'm 57 and my hair thinned on each side of the temple and I'm shedding. What do you suggest I love?
I want to go get some. I want to go get some Legos.
You want to take them?
No,
You want me to take them?
they asked.
All right, when I'm finished.
Why you?
Yeah, I should put you on blast. Come back. You see what just happened? Right. Okay. Sorry, Mary. I love to have body. I roller set. I do take blood pressure meds help. So I did a video the other day on high blood pressure and hair growth and thinning, Mary. So I definitely recommend you go and watch that video. And then number two, if you're shedding in the temple, at 57, I don't want to jump and automatically say it's menopause, but it could be premenopausal. So what I would suggest is number one, seeing your dermatologist. Number two, depending on if you just started the been on them, sometimes the body does a different thing where it becomes a situation where it's curing something that doesn't need to be cured, and by its way of curing, it attacks the hair follicle. So I speak to your physician about the blood pressure meds just to make sure that that is not the issue. Sometimes you have other alternatives and changing of things. So start there. I don't want to recommend product because I don't know the reason why. If I knew the reason why or a deeper reason, then I could probably elaborate, but I don't want to elaborate without knowing. My hair is breaking off and I have lupus. Autoimmune. Awesome. Well, not awesome, but you know what I mean. And I take a lot of medication. You need to put in the store. Karen, I love to put my products in the store, but being a new business, it's not that simple just yet. My hair is shedding a lot, so I'll have to do the big chop. Goddess, when I see you, we'll talk about your hair. The good thing is, Goddess, you are right up the street. Why is Goddess always on my live? I don't know. And she actually sits in my chair. I should choke you when you come. No, I'll see you when you come and we'll talk about it. By the way, it was me who DM'd you. I wasn't trying to be funny. I love your personality and your videos. Oh, thank you, Miss D. Do you know a good hairstyle and all stylists in Augusta, Georgia? Someone that cares about a person that hair the way you do. I do not, Deborah. I don't know anyone in Augusta. Did school get canceled? It did until Thursday for right now. Thank you, Octavia. Tell Mary Cox to get that extra strength goddess serum. I'm 61 and it's definitely thickening my temples. Thank you so much, Thais. Thank you. My hair broke off from color. That sometimes happens, Jacqueline, because people don't know. Like I said, color is a luxury, high maintenance service. She wants more info, girl. You the truth. Hello, got here late, but I'm here. Hello, Stephanie. So, guys, yeah, if you guys have any other hair care questions, definitely now is the time to ask. In the meantime, some other updates that we have going on. So I do have more irons coming in. They should be in mid September. I'm actually ordered 3 times the amount this time because my first order was really kind of like to trial how long. I have a lot of things happening. So I have events going on, an event going on October the 12th here, where I also will be having a booth with all of my products. It's a lot. And it's a lot. Hey, Crystal, I'm thinking about getting locks, but I want to try a silk press first. Would that mess my natural hair as far as getting locks later if I don't like the silk press? No, a silk press, if done by the right person with knowledge of it, is only a temporary style. Excuse me. It's only temporary. So, listen, silk presses can last minutes to hours to days to weeks. Depends on who did it, your hair type, and how your hair responds. What can I do to get my strength back? Goddess Hair Repair Serum. Absolutely. And our shampoo and conditioner, which we have more shampoo and conditioner. Guys, we have so many things sitting in the mail system waiting to get to us. And because the post office is closed, we cannot get anything. So we are just waiting. How often should I wash my 4C hair? Every 2 weeks is the minimum. Praying for you all during the hurricane. Thank you, June. Is Alpha-G two-step treatment good to use for relaxed hair that is breaking? It's a possibility of a good treatment. Some people like it, some people don't. What do you think about sister locks? I don't like sister locks. No disrespect to anyone who has them. They are too thin. They're very fragile. I feel like they just, while they look good, they're just really thin to me. I just don't see the purpose sometimes. I know people with sister locks who comb them out, and when they comb them out, their hair is so thin. Okay, good one. Thanks. I will. And yes, I saw a video. And yes, the big M. I hot flash at night a lot. And how do I get this serum? Do I have an appointment this week with doctor? So to get any products from my line, you'd order them directly through my site. I do not have vendors yet. Our products are not in anyone's store yet. So right now, my products only come through my site. That's it. And if I do have vendors, they will not be allowed to sell my products online so I can keep control. So right now, the safest place, and if you ever see my product anywhere else online, that's a fake. I have all of my product. No one else is authorized to sell any product of mine. Thank you, Yvette. Hey, Jacqueline. No problem, Stacy. I use Aussie Miracle Moist 3-minute conditioner in their shampoo for my damaged bleach. That's awesome, Carmen. I'm not a fan of Aussie. It should stay in the Walgreens where it came from. But hey, if it works for you, baby, do what you got to do. I'm not a hater. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, just a reminder, what can I use to gain for strength back for colored hair breaking? Jacqueline, number one, you need to probably get a trim and a protein treatment, a full on protein treatment. And then from there, you're going to start with a strengthening regimen, whether it be my line or someone else's. In my line, it would be Jacqueline, I'm going to answer you in just a second. So, as of today, there will be a new product on the site, where it allows you, it basically has all of the line. Instead of you having to pick different pieces, it's called the I Need It All. That's what it's called. I Need It All. And it has the shampoo, the conditioner, the scalp exfoliation treatment, and then you get to pick between the Goddess Serum and the Growth Elixir as an add-on. So you get to pick whichever one of those you want. It also comes with the Frizz Tamer. It basically comes with every product. The only thing that you have to choose between the two, because you don't need both, is you'll choose if you want the Goddess Serum or the Growth Elixir, and it will make you choose the add-on, and that is an entire package. Jacqueline, back to what you were saying, you probably would need that package. Outside of that, if you want to get them separately, then you do the shampoo, the conditioner, the scalp exfoliation treatment, and the Goddess Serum or the Growth Elixir. What is the difference between the Goddess Serum and the Growth Elixir? The Goddess Serum is CBD infused. It has way more character, way more character, way more nutrients, way more vitamins, way more everything. Whereas the growth Elixir is non CBD, and it's a very mild version, extremely mild version of the Goddess Serum. Thank you, Tammy. Do you have a product that gets rid of bald spots? Absolutely. Our shampoo and conditioner, and in our Goddess Serum or Growth Elixir. I did the big chop. I think I'm a 4C, 4B. What's good products that you recommend? So, June, you need to do a hair porosity test first. Hey, Crystal, is it true that that heat can damage your natural curl pattern? Absolutely. Heat can damage your curl pattern. Color can damage your curl pattern. There's so many different things that can damage your curl pattern. It's Aussie for textured hair. I could not tell you, Hershey. Hey, Crystal, glad that you and your family are safe. Is it possible to have two different types of porosities? Absolutely. You can have four different types of porosity. Well, there's not four. You can have three, low, medium, and high on one head. That's very easy. How do you know when to do a trim, and can I do it myself? Absolutely not, Audra. When you need a trim, if you're relaxed, every 6 to 10 weeks. If you're natural, every 8 to 12 weeks. Praying for you guys. Thank you, Jolene. Do you think monostat helps some people hair grow? In what circumstances does it work for any? So, Pearline, that is a YouTube hack. That is not a fact. So while it might work for some, it might not work for others. Monostat is a fungal treatment. Hello. If you're a woman, you know what monostat treats. It treats bad bacteria. Bad bacteria is considered what? Fungi on the outside. So that's probably why people try to use it. I don't use that mess. That is a YouTube hack. That's one of those things where it's an if, and you can play with it if you want, but I definitely won't be putting it on my head. Is it ready to buy now? It is getting cold soon in Philadelphia. Jacqueline, once I get off the live, it will be up on there. I did a protein treatment on my low porosity relaxed hair. Now it snaps and breaks when I brush it. What do I do? It sounds like you didn't rehydrate after you did it. So now you need to work on moisture, 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 and more moisture. I'm new to your channel. I love your matter of fact advice. I have low porosity, thin density, fine strand, kinky hair. I have thin and bare frontal and temples from braids and perms. Hyperthyroid help. So, Eddie, it sounds like you have a lot going on. Number one, if anyone knows me on here, they're going to automatically know I'm going to tell you. If you're trying to fix this problem, the braids have to stop. Sorry. Number two, you need to find a stylist in your area that is able to help with protein and give you some sort of consultation. Number three, you need to form a regimen that you can do after you have met with a stylist at home when you are not able to see a stylist. Number four, if you're hypothyroid or hyper, you need to see your endocrinologist just to confirm that your levels are in the right place. Because if they're not, there's nothing that you can do to fix it until they are. Put website up, please. I don't know if is Octavia. Octavia, if you're on here, can you put the site up for me, please? I don't know if my moderators are on here. If not, if someone can put it in the comments, that would be great. What is CBD? That is cannabinoids. It's the extract from the marijuana plant without THC. What do you recommend for itchy scalp? Our scalp exfoliation treatment is specifically for that. I need moisture with your shampoo and conditioner. Which can I use first? Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually add some of your goddess serum or your growth elixir to the shampoo and the conditioner that you are using at that time. Don't put it in the bottle. When you pour it in your hand is when you will drop some of the drops in your hand, and that will add additional moisture to the shampoo and conditioner if that is what you're asking. How do you care for hair with different porosities? You're going to care for the majority of the head. So whatever the majority of the head porosity is what you're going to care for. How do I do a hair porosity test? So June, I have a video on that you can go and check out on my channel. Thank you. I joined your channel. You're awesome. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Is rice water okay to use? Rice water is protein, 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 more protein, and more protein. That thing will snap your hair off if you do too much. So with any protein treatment, it's sporadic whenever needed, not all the time. Is somebody and Aretha hair cleanser a good way to? I do not know, sweetie. I have no clue. Never heard of it. I hope when you start selling your products, the first place you start is Sally's Beauty Stores because that's close to me. Thanks, Carmen. I wish that would be my goal. Sally's is owned by a company by the name of BSG, whom I educate for. So every time I go into one of their stores and there's an empty shelf, I take a picture of it and I tell myself my product is going to be right there. So I appreciate everybody just dropping those prayers over here because that's going to happen. All right, guys. Well, if you guys don't have any more hair care questions for me, don't forget today starts the Go Away Dorian. It's funny. Go Away Dorian 20% off everything sale, excluding the flat iron. For those of you who might have missed the Labor Day sale. So you are able to use that code, just as I said, Go Away Dorian, all one word, and you'll save an additional 20% off. I'll be uploading the I Need It All package if I can on my cell phone. I'll be doing it while I'm at home. If not, it won't go up until the office opens back up, but I'm going to try for myself. And then outside of that, for those of you who are in Florida or wherever you are, you guys just be safe. Have an amazing day. Just do just do great. That's all. Love your family members, give them hugs and kisses because you never know. It's a lot happening here and it's very scary, but God is good. So I'm home with my family and I just pray and that each and every person who's around me is also home and safe with theirs. So you guys be blessed and have an amazing day.